Hi everyone, it's Suzanne Stoddart here, and today I want to review ContentGenie by Kelechi Mmonu. We're going to take a look to see what the sales page says, and then I'll take you inside the software to show you what it can do. I'll then show you the upsells, talk about the pros and cons, and then share my personal recommendation based on my year's experience of working online. So stick with me here, because there's a few alarming facts that you need to know before you purchase this product. Now, I know this software is for business owners. Do you have your online business started yet? Are you struggling to make your first commission online? If that's you, let me help you out. Just click my link below, quickly fill out this form, click the big blue button, and take a look at the simple traffic blueprint. For the price of a pizza, you can learn how to leverage the power of YouTube with a step-by-step blueprint for making money online. And don't worry, you don't have to show your face. You'll be amazed at everything you get and how quickly you can start making commissions. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the sales page. He says that this is a series-style content creation tool. You can plan, create, and publish with 100% original content to your social media accounts and websites in less than 60 seconds. So this all sounded really interesting to me. So I asked the vendor for a review copy, which he allowed me to use. And this is what your dashboard will look like when you get inside. Now, there are no videos here down the left-hand side to show you how to use it, though it is quite easy. If you click on Help Center, you can type in your question here, and there are a lot of helpful topics here and tutorials on the different aspects of the tool, okay? And of course, the first thing you'd want to do is to connect up your accounts. And you can either do it right here from the dashboard or click Connect here on the side. If you want to connect to social media, they allow you 5 different accounts with the front-end product: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Pinterest. And you can also connect to your Medium account or to your WordPress blog. Now, Medium is a site online that you can create a free account and blog for free. So here we'll show all the campaigns that you have created. But let's look at the Content AI first. So they have an AI assistant here, which simply says to write down what you want your content to be about in as many details as possible, up to 200 characters. So you would write it in here. So let's put in what forms of SEO are needed for my WordPress website. And you click this arrow and then click Generate Content. And there we go. It has given me 4 points here. It repeated this up here. I don't know why, but this is what it's saying. And to prove that this is not plagiarized, we're going to copy this. And I'm going to use a free online site called Small SEO Tools. They have a plagiarism checker here. So we'll paste that content here, click I'm not a robot, and click Check Plagiarism. And there we go. So it's saying it's 88% unique, 12% plagiarism, which isn't bad. You typically want to stay under 10%. But what I like about this tool is that it shows you exactly what's plagiarized. And that would be this sentence here. And it shows you where it comes from. So what I would do is I would rewrite this sentence to make it 100% unique. Now back inside here, we'll say use content. And then you can decide where you want to post it to. So let's say you want to post this to your website. And it brings it up in the editor. Now, as you can see, it didn't load broken down like it did on the previous page. So you will have to do some editing and make sure you space everything properly. And then, of course, you can add images. You'd want to give it a title. This was using an old keyword string that I used when I was testing this. So you can give it a title and then scroll down and click Next. Now, if you had integrated any of your social media accounts or WordPress sites, it would show up here. And this is probably the vendor's. So what I'll do is click Next, just to show you how this works. Now you can either publish right away by clicking here. You can schedule your post on whichever future date you want. The time zone button here is not working. Or you can save to draft. And so that's what I'm going to do. And then view all campaigns. And this is what you'd see if you click this link here. So let's go to drafts, and here it is here. You can go back in and edit. And as you can see, it did not save the way I had spaced it, so there's a little glitch. So back to the dashboard. This could be a very useful little tool, okay? It's just an AI content creator like many of the tools that are online, just a simplified version. And if you wanted that to be a blog post, you would certainly have to add a lot more content to it because that was only about 500 words, which I consider too short to get a good ranking on Google. Now let's take a look at video discovery. And this was a big area of concern for me, okay? Because what this tool does is it scrapes YouTube videos by keyword or by URL. So if we wanted to look for how to build an email list and you click search, this is what it came up with, okay? It's scraping everything off of YouTube. And this is where things can get dangerous for you. Let's click on this one from Neil Patel. He has some excellent content. This is his video on YouTube. And if you scroll down here, you'll notice that he does not have a Creative Commons license. That means that this video has copyright protection and you are not allowed to use anything, even the script, for your own personal use. Let's take a look at this video here because I know that John Crestani usually has that license on his videos. And that's because he wants people to use his videos because they promote him. So if we scroll down here, here is the Creative Commons license. Okay, so this particular video is allowed to be reused. So what this tool does is it transcribes the YouTube video that you can then post to social media or to your blog post. So let's try for social media. And it brings you to the editor, but as you can see, there is no content here. Okay, so this didn't work. Now it could be that because this tool was just launched a couple days ago, that the servers are very busy and there are a few glitches they are still working out. Let's see if we can transcribe for a blog post. And again, it didn't work. So this is something you would want to be concerned about and to deal with support and see if this is something that's going to be fixed or not. Because of course you don't want to buy a tool that's not working. But this is still a big concern because you could be breaking copyright law if you use videos without the Creative Content license. The next tool in here is Speech AI. Now this is actually quite nice because you just speak into this and it types out what you're saying. So let's give it a try. This Speech AI tool is quite handy if you want it to type out exactly what you're saying, which in turn could save you a lot of time, period. And we click end. This caught almost 99% of what I said. It said Peach AI tool instead of Speech AI tool. So of course you're going to have to read through it and make sure it's correct. And you have to remember to speak your punctuation. I had to say period. You would have to say question mark. You would have to say new line if you want a new paragraph. But as I said, this could be pretty handy, though most of your computers and laptops will have a similar feature. Click Use Content, and again, you can post it to whichever medium you want. Next on the dashboard is the article discovery. And again, this is another huge concern for me, because what it's doing again is scraping the internet either by keyword or again by URL. You would set your filter here. You could be most shared, Facebook shares, Pinterest shares, Twitter shares. It shows only 3 languages right now. And anything from that's been posted up to a year ago, 30 days, 7 days, or 24 hours. I'm going to choose a year just to see what comes up. And this is what it brought up. Now this one has a little bit about lead generation, but everything else wouldn't be usable in my opinion. There's really nothing here about collecting leads for your email list. But you know what? Even if there was, you cannot take someone else's article and copy it. That is breaking copyright law. If you look at this article here from MotionQ, it talks about copyright laws, and this is talking about videos, but this applies to blog posts as well. Copywriting your videos essentially means calling dibs on your own work. So when you share it with the world, no one can claim it as their own. So this goes back to the video discovery tool. You cannot use the text from other people's videos. So copyright gives you exclusive rights over your video content and restricts other people from copying, recreating, or selling it. And if you are copying the text from a video, you are recreating it in another form, and it's still illegal. You have to have that person legally transfer the copyrights to you if you want to use it. And basically, in the United States, if someone is upset that you've used their work and sues you, you could face a fine up to $150,000. And let's look at the ebook converter. And again, unfortunately, this can be very dangerous if you do not have the rights to use that ebook. Let me just show you an example of how dangerous this can be. I'm going to drop in an ebook that I got from Miles Beckler, and he is a big online marketer. We click Use Ebook Content, and you would decide where you would want to post it. And as you can see, it took all the information inside that ebook, recorded it as one huge block of text. But if you scroll down to the bottom here, notice what he's written at the bottom of his ebook. Copyright 2021 Miles Beckler. Do not distribute. So it is written specifically here that you cannot take this ebook, copy it, and distribute it as your own. Big marketers like Miles Beckler more than likely have techniques that their staff uses to find content that's plagiarized. And you can bet that they'd probably come after you if you're breaking the rules. The next tool in here is quote discovery. And just as you would on Google, you would enter a keyword to find quotes relating to that. Now, it's perfectly fine to use quotes like this as long as you attribute the author of the quote. So let's say I wanted to use this quote here by Jane Austen for social media. It always brings up the same title that you used in a previous search. So you would want to delete that and change the title. Place an image here. And notice that it brings up the quote only, but it does not bring up her name. So you would have to manually input the author's name to be able to use this quote as a post. And the last tool on this dashboard is the Content Planner. And this is simply a calendar that allows you to create a publishing schedule for yourself. Next down the side here is Job Finder. And this is for people who want to use this tool to help them perform a specific job that they can find online. So let's type in content creation and search. And this is a job that's been posted online that someone needs a content writer, and they will pay between $25 and $50 an hour. And it explains what the job involves. So you click View Job, and you can see that this person posted it on the site called Freelancer. So if this is something you're interested in, you could bid for it, put in your email address, and see if they're interested in what you have to offer. Now, I took a quick look at all of these jobs, and they all come from the Freelancer website. So that is what is integrated into this software. The rest down the side here, the Pro AI, that give you more tools and projects, the Agency Hub and the Reseller Hub, these are all upsells. And speaking of upsells, let's take a look and see what they are. Your first upsell is the unlimited version, and that is $97 per year. Okay, this isn't a one-time cost. And the front end is, of course, limited to how many campaigns you can make. OTO number 2 is the Pro version, and that gives you all of those added tools that would look like this. You get your own plagiarism checker, content ideas, email swipe writer, okay, paraphrasing, content summarizer. Okay, there are a lot of tools down here. This one here would be especially useful to expand on the content that the AI writer wrote, okay? Because remember when I said that those articles would be too short? OTO number 3 is the agency upsell for $47. And OTO number 4 gives you 100 reseller licenses for $147. So what are the pros and cons of this tool? Well, the pros are that the Content AI tool is useful. Like other AI tools online, this can create content with keyword prompts. Another pro is the direct posting. If you integrate your social media accounts as well as your blog, you can publish directly from the software. But remember, it takes a lot of editing first, okay? And the cons? Well, there is copyright infringement. Several of the tools, like the video and article discovery and the ebook converter, can get you into legal trouble because you're using other people's copyrighted content. Another con is that much editing is required. You're going to need to spend a lot of time editing the content to make it user-friendly, especially the blog posts. No one wants to read a huge block of text. So my recommendation is that this is okay if you plan to use it in an honest manner. But because there are aspects of this that I don't like, I'm not promoting this tool. But as I mentioned in the beginning of this review, if you're looking to make money online, click my link below for an exceptional training program. It only costs the price of a pizza and has enormous value for you. So thanks so much for watching my video today. If you enjoyed it, would you please subscribe to my channel? And if you have any questions or comments about the software, just leave them below and I'll get right back to you. So until next time, keep doing your research. Cheers.